I wish we had the Bible that have. Anybody have Bibles that have pictures in it?
But it's not.
Okay, that's supposed to be King. That's a lie about King James, right? He covered her faces. I was talking about any ones that's in the Bible, the pictures of who's in the Bible. Yours don't have no pictures in it? We had some that had pictures. I gotta start bringing them out. But I mean, this is who it is. Can't really see it though, can you?
Yeah, this is supposed to be 8.
So when you look at, go back to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. Read that.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed.
Then that wicked gonna be revealed, who covered up the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? As it said in Job 9:24. Read.
Whom the Most High Mashayach Yahawashi shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Gonna consume with the spirit of his mouth. Read.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
They're gonna destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's
right. So now, get 2 Ezra 13, get right to the point. 10, because that's what they're going to do. They all these nations will get together to fight on Mashayach Yahawashi. That's the end result. You want to read it for yourself, you can read it the whole chapter. You can read the whole thing, but we're going to get right to the point. Read.
2 Ezra chapter 13, verse 10.
Right.
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it and had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And verse 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid.
Right. So he's going to burn them up. Where it's nothing going to be nothing but dust and smell of smoke, man. He's going to burn them to powder, man. One scripture says he's going to grind them down to powder. That's it. Ash. Matthew 24:24. Matthew 24:24.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Mashayach and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
That's what it says. It says, for there shall arise false Mashayach. Brothers are going to stand up and really stand in the place of a Mashayach Yahawashi. Right. And false prophets. And shall show great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Read.
Verse 25, behold, I have told you before.
I say, behold, I have told you before it happened. So don't be fooled when you see it happen. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. So this man of sin is being revealed.
2 Thessalonians 2:9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
His coming is as the working of Satan, man. They operate under the vibration of Satan. Because they're contrary to the way of the Most High. Because in the end, if it's told to us that as for the way of the Most High, the Mashayach Yahawashi, we have not known it, then how are you going to allow them to teach you of someone that they really don't know? And that's what our people have done ever since slavery. They have allowed them to program their minds to think that he's holy. That's why they put Caesar Borgia in your face. Come on. They put him up in your face. Look at him trying to get away again. You put him in your face. If this is the Most High's son, Mashayach says, you see me, Philip, you see my father. Then what do they say the Most High look like? Just like them. Can't deny that. Who's going against that? Nobody. Nobody hardly standing against that. And they call themselves righteous. Get out of here. Read.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders.
That's right, man. All power and signs, man, and lying wonders. Lying wonders, man, like his TV, his news and so forth. He lie all the time, man. Started with the Catholic Church with these religions, man. That's where it's coming from. All the posts, man, those cats was lying, man. Lied against King James, you know. They didn't know anything about King James. People that don't know now, they don't know anything about King James. They ain't doing their research to find out about him, you know. They don't know nothing about him. Like you said, in that book, they got him as a so-called white man. That's the lie. Let's compare it. Okay, let's see. Let's compare the two. Here go a picture of him as a black man. You know, who was the ruler? Let me see it. Who was the ruler of Scotland, Ireland, and England? Look, here we go. Now, will the real King James please stand up? Now, which one is real? You see what I'm saying? The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wearing the wisdom. You know what I mean? See how these devils do it? It's crazy, man. Right? Can you see it?
That's amazing. They just flipped it.
Yep. Whitewashing.
Yeah, whitewashed. That is something else.
See? So here we are. We can go on and on and on, man. That's a good one we can use against them too. You know, to bring forth the truth. Which one are you going to choose? Like we have Caesar Borgia, you have Jesus Christ there, and Jesus Christ another way. His name is Mashayach Yahawashi.
That's right.
Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
That's right, man. 2/3 of our people, man, they dealing with this deceivableness of unrighteousness until this day. And they're going to continue to do that until the end. They don't want to come back to the laws of the Most High that they might be saved. They don't want to do that. Read.
Verse 11. And for this cause, Most High shall send them strong delusions.
Most High going to send them what?
Strong delusions.
Strong delusions, read.
That they should believe a lie.
That they should believe a lie. You're going to send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie. You know, the Most High got them lying spirits.
Yeah.
Remember, he came down and lied to all the prophets of King Ahab, that he may die at Ramoth Gilead. Look, hold that. Get Jeremiah 16 and 19. Read that. Most High will give them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Read this.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19.
Right, this is what they're going to say. Read.
O Most High, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the
And
earth.
we're in the ends of the earth now. And these Gentiles going to come to the Most High from the ends of the earth. Read.
And shall say,
What they going to say? We already say you're going to give them strong delusion that they should believe what? A lie. Read.
surely our fathers have inherited
They
lies.
say, surely our fathers have inherited lies. Read.
Vanity,
Vanity, things that's good for nothing, worthless. Read.
and things wherein there is no profit.
That's what he said. Things where there's no profit. It's not going to profit them. You know? Because the Most High said you got to be an Israelite according to the flesh.
That's right.
They have their position in the kingdom. Yeah, they're going to be saved to go to the kingdom, to work, to build up our cities and work for Israel. Our gates will be open continually that the forces of the Gentiles may be brought to the children of Israel. Back to 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 12. That they all might be damned, who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
See? All them that's going to be damned. They don't want to come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, even Israelites. They want to, we read about that last night, about those that's going to be lukewarm. Those of you want to be hot or cold. Be in this or don't be in it. But if you've been in it, too bad. It's too bad for you. You're going to be beat with many stripes. He called you into this truth, and you go another way, you want to try some other way, okay, you do that if you want to. See what happened to you. Gonna be terrible. Most High not playing. Go ahead.
Verse 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of Mashayach Yahawashi, because the Most High has from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
That's right, man. Sanctification of the Spirit of the Most High and belief of the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Bring you to the truth, man. See, our people that's what I say, a soldier is a prisoner of the Most High.
That's right.
And you got to work hard to make it to the kingdom. You can't give up. You got to follow the way of righteousness. Go to Galatians 5:22. He's cleaning us up, man.
That's right. Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love.
For the first thing he said, the fruits of the Spirit is love, keeping of the commandments of the Most High, and loving each other as we love ourselves. Read.
Joy.
Read.
Peace.
Peace.
Long suffering.
Suffering for a long time. Read.
Gentleness.
Gentleness. Gotta have these spirits. So that's contrary to the fruits of the flesh or the lust of the flesh. Read.
Goodness.
Goodness. Read.
Faith.
Faith. Read.
Meekness.
Meekness.
Temperance.
Temperance. Go ahead. I'm not having a temper. Go ahead.
Against such there is no law.
Get that? Against such there is no law, because you're going to be following the righteous way of the Most High. That how he wants us to operate amongst each other. See, the whole law is about how we serve the Most High, how we serve each other.
That's right.
That's what it's all about. And that's why we have to really look at this and not fall short continually of the things that will have you go off. So you got to know what's right and follow what's right and be born again. Become a new creature, working that which is right in the eyes of the Most High, as a prisoner of the Most High. Hallelujah. So are there any questions?
I have a quick question. just a title. When people say Ecclesiasticus, I've heard it called Sirach. Is that a title for it also?
Yeah. You went there, right? You looked at it, right?
No, I didn't know that it says it in there.
Yeah. Son of Sirach.
Yeah.
No, not that. That's
It's
all I
good.
see. The rock there. The wisdom of Mashayach, Yahawashi, the son
They
of.
don't say Mashayach Yahawashi.
Oh, okay.
You know what you're saying when you say Mashayach Yahawashi?
The anointed Savior.
Right, that ain't what that says.
The wisdom of Jesus.
Yeah.
Son
You see
of-
Christ, you see anointed, you see Messiah.
Yeah, that's a different. That's a different.
They're like what they call them in Spanish.
Jesus.
Right. But there's only one Mashayach.
That's right.
There's only one anointed. There's only one Messiah. So there's many are named Jesus, even to this day. But there's only one Mashayach. That's why this judge is this sister named her baby Messiah. And the judge said, you can't name your baby Messiah. There's only one Messiah. I was shocked at that. The Spirit had her to say that. You can't be, and made her change his name.
Wow.
There's only one Mashayach.
That's right.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. You had a question?
Yeah, this was involving when the brother has is weak in faith, but you're strong, and just basically saying you gotta exhort him, right? Does that have? What about if the man is weak in faith and he's trying to seek the truth, but he's still doing wickedness?
Galatians 6 and 1.
That was Galatians 6.
Galatians.
Let him get it.
Galatians chapter 6, verse 1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such and one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted.
So you have to, a man that's overtaken in the fault, as you said, ye which are spiritual, we're supposed to be spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness. That's humility. You got to have humility. You got to, long suffering. Suffer a long time, considering thyself, lest you also be tempted. That's you be dealing with some spirits yourself.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. Bear ye one another's burdens,
So you got to bear one another's burdens, read.
and so fulfill the law of Mashayach,
Yeah,
Yahawashi.
you're fulfilling the law of Mashayach Yahawashi when you bear each other's burdens. Because it's a big burden when you're dealing with trying to bring them in. And they got small faith. You're trying to build up their faith. That takes, these scriptures. You got to go over them with them. You got to show them. You got to be an example of how it works. You see what I'm saying? They got you are the example. They look at you. Wow, you got strong faith, man. You got the same way. You got to build them up. You know what I mean? You have to find a way to build them up. You got to talk to them. You find what is this that's good in this person. It's got to be something good, or else you wouldn't be dealing with them. It's something that you want to bring them to the light. So you got to find out what's good. What I mean by it, because nobody's good but the Most High, but I mean some qualities that you see that are righteous in them. You see what I'm saying? And you work with them, or something that you both can communicate together, so that you first have that bond, that they really trust you and wherever you're going to take them to build their spirit up, rather than just talk to them about what you do know and they don't know. You see what I'm saying?
So it would have to kind of be what you kind of mentioned earlier with if one brother in the truth has a specific skill, let him know, like, oh man, how you do that?
Yeah.
I want to learn that too. And that way it'll be beneficial to the whole member.
Whole body, yeah.
The body.
But I mean, the person, are they really trying to come in, or are they just rebellious, or how is it?
Yeah, he trying to come in, but at the same time, he's just too into this world and does not want to read.
Oh, don't want to read.
But he wants to hear it.
They don't want to
But he
read.
doesn't want to read it.
That's lazy. That's slothful.
Right. Because I also remember the scripture, like, what is in the Ecclesiastes, if I'm not mistaken, as well. That help not a wicked man. But I didn't really get a good understanding of that scripture as well. So it was like, okay, if the brother is weak in faith, that means he's doing some unrighteousness. And if he's unrighteous, he's not doing, the laws. He's not living by the laws. At the same time, he might not know the laws. Therefore, he doesn't know that he's sinning. But
they know we got a zeal on the Most High, just not according to knowledge. They can feel it. They can feel it.
it's like guilt.
The spirit.
The spirit in them. They can feel it, man. They know whenever they doing wrong. That's why they say, Most High, be with me. I'm getting ready to go make this lick. Be with me. I was feel they pray, ask the Most High to be with them if they get ready to do negative. So they know. Say they don't know, man. They be knowing, man. Shoot. They know what they be doing.
That's true. That's so true.
It's just a matter of you just got to be an example, man, for them that he can see your work, you diligent, and you was asked about Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter in the Apocrypha.
I think it was at verse 4.
Yeah. Read. I mean, it depends on what you know what he's going to do. Help him how? Because when you look at it, you got to start at verse 1.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it. So shalt thou be thanked for thy benefit.
Right, so you got to know to who you doing this great work to. You got to know them, who they are. In your mind, you know who they are. That's why it says investigate. Check them out first before you just automatically do good. You can ask questions, like people ask, you got any money? Yeah, you believe in the Mashayach, Yahawashi? Yeah, I believe in Jesus. I believe in Jesus. I ain't ever told who Mashayach, Yahawashi is. First, I believe in Jesus, because that's all they know. But that's why when people say nobody know who Mashayach, Yahawashi is, y'all see, that's what I be saying all the time. They know who I'm talking about, right? Right? They understand, man. They understand who I'm talking about. So when people, because we got a zeal of Most High, not according to knowledge. You see what I'm saying? So you got to know to who you're doing good, man. That y'all may thank for your benefits, read.
Do good to the righteous man, and thou shalt find a recompense.
Right. So he say, do good to a righteous man, you're gonna find a reward, read.
And if not from him, yet from the Most High.
Right. So when you do good to a righteous man, if he don't reward you, you're gonna receive a reward from the Most High. He's not a man who should lie. Right? That's first and foremost. Read.
There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil.
So it say, ain't no good coming to him that's always occupied in evil. So you see somebody that's always occupied in evil, you ain't supposed to be doing good for them. Because now you contrary to what the word says. Because you done good to those that's occupied in evil. You're seeing it? That's why I say you got to read it frontwards and backwards. Sometimes you get to understand it. Okay? Read.
Nor to him that giveth no alms.
Nor to him that giveth no alms, that don't ever give to people. You got to give your time. If you don't have money, you got to give your time, some kind of effort. You give monies to people, you know what I mean? Alms is giving monies. Giving something. Go ahead. Here you go.
Verse 4. Give to the righteous man, and help not a sinner.
That's right. Give to the righteous man and help not a sinner. You know we get ready to go out there and buy some crack. You're going to give him the money to go do it. You know he get ready to do something. Whatever he already told you what he get ready to do it, you're going to help him do it. So when he get caught, well, what happened? Well, I went to the brother gave me the money to go and do it. What? Oh, he's accomplice? Oh, okay, now they coming to deal with you as accomplice of the crime that he done. Because you helped him do the crime. He couldn't get there unless you gave him the money to get there. I mean, it's simple as that. I'm just giving you this analysis, so we can make this, as fast as can be in understanding. But you understand what I'm saying? There it is right there. Read. Verse 5.
Do well unto him that is lowly.
Do well to him that is lowly. Read.
But give not to the unrighteous.
He said, don't give to the unrighteous. Don't give to the unrighteous. Read.
Hold back thy bread.
Hold back thy bread. Hold back your money. You say, that's about, man, I got a lot of bread, boy. Hold back your money, right? Go ahead.
And give it not unto him.
And give it not unto him, read. Listen.
Lest he overmaster thee thereby. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him.
That's right, man. Rat you out, man. You ain't did nothing but trying to still be his boy.
Right.
You know, he's still trying to be cool. He's still out in the world. You with the truth. And you do something good, that's, you know, you receive twice as much evil for all that you have done. And you ain't done nothing but just help him out in some finances. And he taking them finances, going to do something. Now he done put you in it.
Right.
Don't think, well, how did you get there? Well, he gave me X amount of dollars. Did he know where you was going to do it? Yeah, now you accomplished to the crime. Accomplishment to the crime, man. Read.
For the Most High hated sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the unrighteous, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
That's right, man. So he hated sinners.
That's right.
He's going to bring vengeance upon the unrighteous. And you understand this, you become unrighteous when you're dealing with unrighteous dealings.
Right.
Right along with them.
With their deeds.
Yeah, with their deeds. Because you know their deeds and you helping them do the unrighteous deeds, regardless how you look at it, you can't do that. That's from what it's saying here. Read.
Give unto the good, and help not the sinner.
All right. Are any other questions? Anyone on the conference call? Yes, somebody have a question?
When we were going through the Gentiles, I know that the northern kingdom, they were already out here, right? Already in the so-called Americas when in James and in Ephesians they were talking about the dispersed, correct?
Some of them were. Some of them were scattered too. Like they scattered, that's why you gotta get us from the four corners of the earth. Some are scattered within these lands that Paul was going to.
Right. So at that time, like it says in 2nd Ezra 13, they already came to Arsaris, that's as they called it, you know, the Americas at that time. That's
Right.
my understanding, right?
Right, but all of them didn't go into captivity. All of them didn't come over here. That's why we were scattered amongst the four corners. That's why you see Asher, you see some tribes, you know, that's there. It tells you that when you do the history, you know. And plus, brothers we have been like to Israel, Egypt, Syria, not Syria, but Turkey and Europe, and found Israelites, you know. Just like right now I'm dealing with Israelites that's in the land of Ham in Africa. Churches that's there, that's Israelite churches, you know what I mean? That are saying that they're from the descendants of the 10 tribes, you see what I'm saying? So we scattered among all nations. It's not just all of them, every last one of them didn't come here. You know, even after the Egyptian captivity, I mean, you know, if we all went into Egyptian captivity, came out of there, everybody didn't follow the same suit. You know how Israel is, man. You got to think about it. We everywhere, man. That's why you're going to gather us from the four corners of the earth. But the majority did come on those ships and come, you know, sail to the Western Hemisphere. But all of them, every last one of them, we can't say did, because we have right now, you know, those that are still there that never went into captivity under, you know, when the Arabs and the Africans sold it to the so-called white men. They never went into those ships to come here. You see. Plus, that's why he's going out to these different lands, which would represent a lot of the ones that didn't come over here. Really. That will have, you know, dealing with these Gentile state of mind. Okay? Any other questions? Yes.
This is Rosie. I would like to study the elimination of the tribe of Dan. I was wondering, where can I find it in the Bible?
No. I'm talking about y'all going into things I ain't even what covered today. Dan was they were I forgot the word, but they were Manasseh represent Dan now. There's a whole breakdown on that. Manasseh took the place of Dan.
Well, that's very, how can I say, it's kind of,
That's a whole breakdown.
complicated. It's kind of complicating. How can one seed go into another seed? I don't understand it. The seed of Dan is the seed of Dan, and the seed of Manasseh, is the seed of Manasseh. And God blessed Manasseh, and I don't know, why did Dan go into the tribe of Manasseh?
I showed you that's a whole breakdown.
Okay, well,
That's a
where
whole,
can I find
that's a whole
information
breakdown.
like
I have to try. I have that. I have to see if I can find it for you. But that's a whole breakdown. But I know they were because when you look at real quick when you go to Revelation 7 and 4 down, you don't see Dan there.
Exactly.
You
But
know.
I was just wondering, where can I find the Bible, information on the tribe of Dan? Because they said the tribe of Dan was wicked. So
In Judges. In Judges. You
Yeah,
find
that's what I'm at. Right now at Judges, when
Right.
Dan was trying to locate this land, and there was the last one that was inherited some land. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm kind of wondering.
well, we deal with that on Wednesdays. On the fourth day, Salakia. On the fourth day, as far as I'll try and see if I can come up with that for you.
All right, right on.
Okay. All right.
Shalom.
Okay, shalom. Any questions pertaining to what we just went over? Okay, well,